Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Cat Star here with a timeless reading for you. Timeless meaning regardless of date or time. As whenever you come across this message and it resonates for you, it is for you. So we are going to kind of see what changes are coming in for you, Aquarius, during this time. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody. So please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. So we're going to do a 9-card tarot. Whoa, way too many. Half the deck fell out there. A 9-card tarot reading today. Again, half the deck. But I guess that is what Spirit wants to come through here. All right, so two more. Oh, and there they are. They just fell right on the floor. Jumping cards as always. All right, so here we go. All right. Okay, so our center card here is the Six of Cups, meaning that some of you are actually going to be kind of feeling some nostalgia. Now, if you look at this card, it does appear that this lovely lady is actually doing the hair of her younger self. So some of you had dreams. Some of you wanted to grow up and be a certain something or do a certain something. And potentially you have shied away from that. So Spirit is indicating that it is time to maybe move back into that curious, spontaneous, kind of open-minded, open-hearted, childlike spirit of yourself for the time being and or moving forward. Before we were conditioned so deeply, before we held such deeply ingrained beliefs, before we thought that we were not able to or couldn't accomplish all of the things, back into that innocent, childlike, curious time where anything was possible, where anything could be anything, where we could do anything. That is the major theme that is coming through with this timeless reading for you, Aquarius. Now you have the Ten of Swords. Some of you have really been kind of feeling knocked down, okay? You have the Nine of Wheels or the Nine of Pentacles, and you have the Death card coming in here. So with that Ten of Swords, the 9, look at the 10-9 kind of moving in this progressive kind of fashion or way. That Ten of Swords, some of you felt really knocked down. You felt as if things were not working, going, or betrayal, that sort of thing. And moving into that Nine of Pentacles is really kind of moving away from that energy and into this energy of getting up and doing the damn thing anyway, being independent, knowing, trusting, believing in yourself and what it is that you are really aspiring to during this part of your life, during this chapter. And what that is doing is it's actually creating that death or that rebirth. That, right, you have this death here, but you also have this growth coming out. Hopefully you can see that there. And it is a rebirth. So beginning anew, starting that new chapter, moving back into that Six of Cups energy and really becoming curious again, becoming spontaneous again, having that innocent mind and heart that is open to and believes that anything is possible. Moving forward, and that is gorgeous energy. You also have that Queen of Wands coming in here, and if you look at this card, how gorgeous is that card? That Queen of Wands is this reminder coupled in with that Six of Cups. That Queen of Wands is this reminder that you have kind of this very bold energy within you that is working to come out, right? This bold energy from that childhood, from that nostalgia, from that curiousness, from that innocentness, that bold energy that has been working to come back out and to really kind of take over your world, to reinvent your life during this time. And then you have that Hierophant as well. That Hierophant coming in mixed with this Queen of Wands and that Six of Cups is that reminder, that going back into yourself, into that childlike essence, and really being bold in creating what it is that you are envisioning and envisioned at this time for yourself. Because even though you have had different experiences, different situations, different knowledge that has come through since you were this child here, right? You still have that little you within you who was bold, who had that innocence, who was curious, had all of these ideas. And within that Hierophant, you are able to create this beautiful, beautiful existence, this beautiful harmony within what it was that you wanted to be when you were younger and who you are now. You get to really tune into that, tap into that, and create from that space. Oh my God, this is really, really gorgeous. And that new chapter is opening up with that Death card and the Fool coming in here as well. So you have two kind of rebirths or renewals or fresh beginnings with that Death card. And isn't this gorgeous that as we get to this part of the reading here, that you have the Death, the Six of Cups, and the Fool, which is all going back in that full circle. So the Fool coming in here in this corner as well, just as that new beginning, as that being naive again, being spontaneous, really tuning into that childlike essence. This whole reading is all about that. And then you have the Nine of Swords here, and that Nine of Swords is coming in to really represent kind of where a lot of us kind of move into as adults, where it is that we have this kind of idea or this conditioning or these beliefs that we hold so tight, like we hold them so tight that there isn't any way for that curiosity or for that spontaneity to come through. Aren't these such contrasting? But when you put them together, you realize that this overthinking, this overanalyzing with this Nine of Swords has really created what it is that is happening within our lives right now. So moving back into, again, that spontaneity, that new beginning, that fresh start is really creating this Justice, which is that second chance. You have a second chance, and you can choose a second chance to begin your life anew, to start a new chapter. Each and every moment of each and every day, Aquarius, you have that choice. You have that power to create again, to start that new chapter, to rewrite that story. And that is what is really coming through within this reading, rewriting that story, going back, kind of going back internally with that Hermit, with that Hierophant, with that knowledge, right? Going back into where it is that you believed, where it is that you kind of wore that essence, that childlike essence when you were younger, what it was that you dreamed about, what it was that you wanted, the way that you were able to turn a cardboard box into a spaceship, right? The way that you are able to walk on the moon within your imagination, within your thoughts. That is what is coming back through. And that Justice is coming in as that reminder within this section, Aquarius, that the Fool, the Nine of Swords, and the Justice is that reminder that that overthinking, that worrying, that analyzing, all that stuff is kind of that conditioning, that societal, that environmental conditioning that we receive. And then the Fool kind of takes a back seat, or that childlike innocence, that childlike spontaneity, that childlike curiosity, because the world becomes almost too real for us, okay? And you're getting that second chance to really tune back into, rewrite that story, check in, focus pay attention to what you're believing and if that's benefiting you, and really allow for a new, fresh, beautiful start, okay? Now you have the Ten of Swords that goes down to the Six of Cups, that goes to the Justice. Again, that coming out of that kind of betrayal energy or feeling down energy, down on your luck energy, moving back into that energy of that childlike innocence and that second chance. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. And then you have the Death and the Six of Cups and the Fool, all about this new chapter, rewriting what the story has been or what story you have been telling yourself, and moving into that childlike essence again, moving into curiosity, moving into asking the questions that can really allow you to open up that space and to choose again for yourself, Aquarius. This is really, really gorgeous energy, and I am here for it. Moving back into that curious state, asking a lot of questions, really tuning into and rewriting that story. Gorgeous energy. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon, as well as clicking that all notifications tab so you're notified every time I upload new readings. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors, and I'll see you in the next reading.